From ABC 7 News, this is a breaking news alert.
That breaking news coming from Capitol Hill. A last-minute Band-Aid type bill funds the Department of Homeland Security. 1 hour ago, the House overwhelmingly approved a Senate bill funding the department for at least 1 week. That bill moves now to the president's desk, and then a new countdown begins. Hundreds of thousands of DHS workers faced furloughs or work without pay, and they'll face it again if there's no agreement made in 7 days. Ross Plainard live on the Hill tonight. Ross, what a roller coaster of a day.
Indeed, this was high drama. You had thousands and thousands of Homeland Security workers in limbo waiting for Congress to get its act together. It has been back and forth all day. First, the Senate passed a so-called clean bill, funding Homeland Security for longer with no effort to overturn the president's executive order on immigration. But House leaders would not bring it up for a vote in that chamber.
The rational thing to do, the common sense thing to do, the right thing to do for the American people is to pass the Senate bill.
Then, in a shocking twist, House members voted down a short-term solution to fund Homeland Security for 3 weeks until a compromise could be reached. Dozens of Republicans voted no, saying it did nothing to address immigration, and Democrats rejected it because it was a stopgap measure. Some Republicans even dug in their heels, saying a partial shutdown wouldn't be that chaotic.
When you look at the Department of Homeland Security, at least 85% of it are essential services, which means whether or not the funding runs out, the essential services will continue. Border Patrol, Custom Border Protection, ICE, among them.
Then late evening, the Senate passed a 1-week funding extension and sent it to the House, trying to avert the furloughs of some 30,000 workers and to keep essential workers like Border Patrol agents and TSA screeners from having to work without a paycheck. So we could be right back here a week from now. Ironically, the thing they're fighting over, the president's executive order on immigration, is being held up by the courts now. We are live on Capitol Hill. I'm Ross Plater, ABC 7 News.